It all begins with the old guy named Clyde, being chased by a mysterious creature throughout the woods. Unfortunately, Clyde doesn't even have a chance to see the creature because he is killed seconds after looking at the map by an unknown person. The same guys that killed Clyde also try to shoot the creature, but it turns out that it is bulletproof. If you think that's its most intimidating trait, keep watching and you'll see just how wrong you are. A few weeks after the unfortunate event, two brothers, Clyde's grandsons, reunite in his home to think about their further actions. Allegedly, Grandpa left Tristan a letter 1 month before his death. He told him that he wanted to give his land to an Aboriginal tribe. You are probably wondering why he was thinking about giving the land. Was he foreboding misfortune? You are going to find out very soon. Nick also got an offer to send the land and he informed his brother Nick about it. However, according to Tristan, a final decision about the land was entrusted to him. The two are paid a visit not long after their conversation. It's the tribe leader, who tried to persuade Tristan into giving the land to the tribe for free rather than selling it, because it, allegedly, belonged to the tribe way before. Two brothers need a drink after a very long day, and their relaxation is interrupted by strong roaring coming from the woods, supposedly from the mysterious creature. That isn't the only weird noise they hear that night, because they also hear some strange noises when they go to sleep. They wake up the next morning to see scratches on the house. Afterward, the brothers are paid a visit by their friends who also brought 3 girls and 1 guy with them, one of them being Nick's ex-girlfriend. You just know things are about to get interesting, to say the least. All of them start drinking and playing a game of passing cards with their mouths. Those are always exciting, I'm sure that you'll agree. Anyway, one girl, Rebecca, purposely drops the card to kiss Tristan. Sneaky move indeed, but I don't think he is complaining. Later that night, something starts to roar from the woods again, and one of the guys, Jason, goes to investigate it, and little did he expect his girlfriend Kate to be kissing PJ shortly after that. Jason is heard screaming in the woods, and Nick runs out to take him back and finds him unharmed. However, he sees scary red glowing eyes from the woods. They all decide to go to sleep. Nick starts rummaging through his granddad's things and finds a few very interesting things such as a map, similar to the one from the beginning of the movie. Tristan, Anya, and Nick proceed to drive to a town. The first two for grocery shopping, and Nick for searching about Grandpa's discoveries on the internet in a local coffee shop. He finds out that Clyde was a cryptozoologist, and that he researched mythical creatures. Now that's an interesting hobby right there. Meanwhile, Rebecca decides to go for a swim at the nearby lake, and PJ starts following her. He is hitting on her in the water, but she declines. Suddenly Nick makes up his mind and tells Tristan that they should sell the house, so they set off to meet the estate agent and sign the contract. Unexpectedly, Nick notices red gargles, and a map very similar to the map that belonged to Clyde. So he quickly changes his mind and makes Tristan postpone the signing of a contract, thinking that they are being tricked by the estate agent. So, what could it be now? Does the estate agent transform into a monster during the night, or maybe there is no monster at all as Nick suggests? Make sure to watch until the end just to clear up any doubts. A lot of time has passed since Rebecca went for a swim, so the group decides to go look for her. Nick and Anya, on the other hand, decide to further investigate the estate agent. Sadly, their investigation is shortly delayed due to the estate agent, John, noticing the van. Luckily, no harm is done because Nick hides in the backseat while Anya comes up with a story of a broken van. She also adds that she was waiting for her fiancé to come and help her, and additionally showed her wedding ring, which turned out to be the ring that Nick gave her a few years ago. What an unexpected turn of events, and if you think it can't get more intriguing, wait till you see what is going to happen next. At the same time, the other group splits in two in order to raise the chances of finding Rebecca. Jason and Kate come across the wood monster and subsequently start running for their lives. Meanwhile, Tristan and PJ find Rebecca, but she looks possessed and almost trick them into coming deep into the woods with her. Fortunately, the dog shows up and scares Rebecca, who runs away. PJ also runs away and Tristan reunites only with Jason, because Kate was dragged into the river by the creature. They manage to return back home safely, but not for too long. Someone knocks at their door. When did monsters become so polite? It turns out that the monster didn't knock on the door, but it was Tristan and Nick's stepfather, Sam, along with John, who appears to be a paramilitary officer rather than an estate agent. They explain they come in peace and inform the people in the house that they want to protect them. Their main goal, however, is to kill the monster, 𝐒𝐢𝐿, which allegedly killed the grandparents of two brothers. All of them are offered a greasy amount of money and therefore agreed to join them in hunting down the monster. Nick is definitely reassured that John is pretending to be the monster after he finds the camouflage suit hidden in John's office. Immediately upon exiting the office, Tristan is invited by the 𝐉𝐻𝐈𝐍 tribe to come with them. Tristan accepts and sends Anya back home to inform everyone about controversies about John. Now it's time to unravel some chilling and unsettling mysteries, so pay attention carefully. Garvey starts telling Nick about the story of 𝐉𝐻𝐈𝐍. After the rainbow serpent created the earth, 𝐉𝐻𝐈𝐍 was trusted with protecting the land and every creature in it. The problem had arisen when one envious man ate the sacred totem animals. 𝐉𝐻𝐈𝐍 tried fighting him, but the man suddenly transformed into the evil spirit who is active until this day and is giving people across the land hard times every day. Let us present you with 𝐉𝐻𝐈𝐍, the main antagonist of this movie. The creature turned against all tribes and wanted its revenge no matter what. Happily, 𝐉𝐻𝐈𝐍 was stopped as it was imprisoned by the savior of the people, 𝐉𝐻𝐈𝐍, but that was short-lived, as 3 women decided to test 𝐉𝐻𝐈𝐍's power and visited it in the prison. 𝐉𝐻𝐈𝐍 gave them eternal life in exchange for them carrying out his will. They were given tasks to hypnotize people and drag them to their death, making 𝐉𝐻𝐈𝐍 very influential even though it was behind bars. It seems like it's all happening once again, as the creature has 2 girls, Rebecca and Kate, under its evil spell, and Anya is the only one left unharmed. Accordingly, when all 3 females get influenced by the 𝐉𝐻𝐈𝐍, it means that it is going to be freed. By the time Garvey finished his story, Anya comes back home, but surprisingly she is assaulted and knocked out. The plan was to use Anya as bait to catch the monster. Anya somehow managed to free herself and run away before the creature got to her. The creature on the other hand unbelievably survived the rain of bullets that fell on it, and fought back, killing all the members of the paramilitary, sparing the lives of John and Sam only. Anya and Nick reunite shortly and split again in a matter of seconds as Nick enters the vehicle along with Tristan and PJ, and Anya is followed in the woods by John, who only delays the time of his death as 𝐉𝐻𝐈𝐍 kills him shortly after. Nevertheless, that doesn't mean the end of troubles for Anya, because Sam also proceeds to attack her. PJ, who is driving the car, can't turn around to search for Anya because the car is chased by the monster, so they don't have any option but to move forward. Unfortunately, PJ eventually loses control of the van and crashes into the tree, which results in Jason's death and the capture of Tristan and PJ. By that time, Nick returns home, and surprisingly he doesn't find anyone there. In the morning, Garvey and he meet again and start planning to save others as well as to catch the notorious creature. Now, if you like movies with unexpected plot twists, take a look at this one, cause it is going to blow your mind for sure. Sam takes Anya to the monster's cave and wants to finish the previous plan of using Anya as bait. He also explains that everything was his idea and that he set everything up including killing Clyde, just in order to make a lot of money. Now, try preparing for the action and suspense that is going to take place. Nick and Garvey enter the cave just at the right time before Anya is possessed by the creature. Nick decides to attack Sam and the 2 men engage in an exhausting fight from which Nick came out as a winner. Merely, Garvey throws a boomerang at the 𝐉𝐻𝐈𝐍 and frees all of the girls of its spell. The 3 girls exit the cave successfully, but Nick can't leave his brother behind, so he comes back for him, and that's where the whole situation takes a negative turn of events. PJ is already dead, but luckily Nick manages to save Tristan and guides him out of the cave, but can't come along with him as he has to stay and kill Sam, who caused all the trouble. 2 extreme fights occur, as both of the protagonists Nick and Garvey fight the evil, one in human form and the other one in monster form. Sadly, the ending scenes show the explosion of the vast creature that has devastating effects and results in killing all of the people inside the cave. The last scene shows the remaining people leaving the place safe and physically unharmed, but emotionally damaged forever.